Jai Bajrangbali. When I say Hanumanji, we can remember the most humble, polite, grounded, yet strong devotee of Lord Shri Ram. But have you ever thought that this devotee is also the supreme God himself? If not, we'll think today. Welcome to the first episode of Ramayana and Deep Knowledge. So Hanumanji enters Lanka. And as we know, he was here to search for Devi Sita. But as always, the most humble and loving devotee of Shri Ram is not ready to take any kind of credit for his powers. That is why Goswami Tulsidas ji mentions these lines when Hanumanji is about to enter Lanka. प्रभिसी नगर कीजे सब काजा, हृदय राखी कौशलपुर राजा. That means all the work would be done, all would be achieved if in the heart we carry Bhagwan Shri Ram, Kaushalya Nandan, Bhagwan Shri Ram. Then he goes inside, hands over the mudrika to Mata Sita, kills the son of Ravan, Akshay Kumar, confronts Ravan himself, and eventually, when his tail is lit, he burns the entire Lanka. Now that's the power of Hanumanji. The most humble devotee burns the entire Lanka. Even the Devatas were scared of Ravan, and so were the planets. But here we have Hanumanji who burnt Lanka as if it was a small toy. And that's because Hanumanji happens to be the incarnation, the Rudra avatar of Lord Shiva himself. That is why Goswami Tulsidas ji writes, Sankar Suvan Kesari Nandan, Tej Pratap Mahajagvant. Clearly mentioning that Hanumanji is an incarnation of Lord Shiva. So if Shiva can gift the Lanka to Ravan, it is only he who has the power to even burn it. Irrespective of the fact that Ravan had defeated death and tied it to his pillow, and irrespective of the fact that Meghnad had defeated Devraj Indra, Hanumanji doesn't bother. What more proof we want of the greatness of Hanumanji? Moreover, when no Vanar was willing and was ready to jump and reach Lanka, it was only Hanumanji who could do it. And that is why the Vanaras reminded Hanumanji of his strengths. Because it is only he who has unlimited potential, unlimited power. So he was clearly told, Lanka jao, siya sudhi lao, Hanuman Mahabalshali. So because of the curse, Hanumanji had to be reminded of his powers. But it's a proven fact that he had unlimited powers. So as I told you, he's the one who comes in as the hero. He's the one who steps in when no one else is able to do anything. And the same thing happened when Lakshmanji was hit by the Shakti. So Lakshman Bhaiya was battling with death, and it was very important to bring Sanjeevani Booty from the Himalayas. And at that moment, the works of Shri Ram were also stuck. And here again, the incarnation of Shiva steps in. Hanumanji flew. Within the night, he not only reached the Himalayas, but when was confused about the Jadi Booty, when he could not recognize the herb, he uprooted the entire mountain and carried it to Lanka. Now that's the power of the Supreme God. What bigger proof we want that even God requires God? And that is what shows that Hanumanji is having two sides to his personality. One, the devotee of Lord Ram, the beautiful incarnation of Lord Vishnu, the one who is only believing in serving without taking any credit, giving entire credit to his own Bhagavan Ram. That's the beauty of Hanumanji. However, the second image of Hanumanji is of the Purna Paramatma, the God for whom nothing is impossible. He can do whatever he feels like. So next time when you go to a Hanumanji temple, understand that you are standing in front of both. That is why Goswami Tulsidas ji has written, कौन सो संकट मोर गरीब को जो तुमसे नहीं जात है टारो, बेगी हरो हनुमान महाप्रभु जो कछु संकट होए हमारो, को नहीं जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। जय बजरंग।